Hello, I'm Dr. Michael Ches. I'm a pediatric neurologist and epileptologist in the Sacramento, California region. I was asked by the Lennox-Gastaut Foundation to talk to you today about a drug that's still being developed in the new drug pipeline called Solticlestat. It's Solticlestat. This was initially developed by a company named Ovid Pharmaceuticals, and it's now being taken over by Takeda Pharmaceuticals, and they are undergoing phase 2 and phase 3 studies in Dravet syndrome and Lennox-Gastaut syndrome patients. This is a unique drug because it works in a different way than other seizure medications. It actually works on inhibiting cholesterol synthesis, which affects neurosteroids in the brain. And there are other drugs which are neurosteroids, which are being looked at for seizure control. And those drugs work in modulating certain receptors in the brain. And it is felt that by modulating cholesterol synthetase and synthesis, you affect different excitation for seizures in the brain. And so this is the first highly selective oral class inhibitor of cholesterol 24-hydroxylase. And we'll see if it helps developmental epileptic encephalopathies and Lennox-Gastaut syndrome, where there's seizures that aren't responding to the other more typical drugs. The first phase 2 study showed a 29 to 30% reduction in seizure and drop attack versus placebo in Dravet syndrome. That was not a Lennox-Gastaut study. There was some decrease in the Lennox-Gastaut study. That was a phase 2 study, but it was not considered statistically significant compared to placebo. So there's now a third study in Lennox-Gastaut being done to see if it's more effective than the previous study. This is still a work in progress and there's more to come, but I wanted you to be aware of this being a unique mechanism, and there may be other drugs developed looking at this mechanism of cholesterol synthesis inhibition in the brain. So keep your ears open for more news on this medication as it may become something available in the future. At this point, though, it's not available to be prescribed by your doctor. Thank you for listening.